Picture a future where parents could select traits for their children beyond what nature typically offers, influencing aspects like intelligence or physical abilities. This concept, often called designer babies, raises profound questions about human nature and the boundaries of technology. It is a topic that sparks both excitement and significant ethical debate. No, in vitro fertilization, or IVF, generally cannot ethically lead to what we call designer babies today, primarily due to strict ethical guidelines and regulatory frameworks. While IVF allows for genetic screening, its current application is overwhelmingly focused on preventing serious diseases, not selecting for non-medical enhancements. The core reason for this ethical boundary lies in the distinction between preventing harm and seeking enhancement. Current IVF technology, when combined with preimplantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD, or preimplantation genetic screening, PGS, allows clinicians to identify embryos with severe genetic conditions like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease before implantation. This practice is widely considered ethically justifiable as it aims to reduce suffering and promote the well-being of the future child and family. However, selecting for non-medical traits, often termed enhancement, ventures into morally contested territory, potentially violating principles of justice, non-maleficence, and respect for human dignity. Ethical bodies and regulatory agencies around the world actively work to prevent the use of IVF for non-medical enhancement. They establish clear guidelines, focusing on the therapeutic uses of genetic selection rather than speculative eugenic applications. These frameworks often emphasize principles such as avoiding discrimination, preserving diversity, and preventing the commercialization of human traits. Understanding these regulations means recognizing the strong safeguards in place. This discussion often involves key concepts like germline editing versus somatic gene therapy. Germline editing alters genes in reproductive cells, meaning changes could be passed to future generations, while somatic gene therapy targets non-reproductive cells with changes confined to the individual. The ethical concerns surrounding germline editing are significantly higher due to its irreversible and heritable nature. The slippery slope argument also frequently appears, suggesting that allowing even minor enhancements could gradually lead to more extreme and ethically questionable practices. This makes the clear line between therapeutic intervention and enhancement crucial. Ultimately, navigating the ethics of IVF and genetic selection requires a careful balance of scientific potential, individual reproductive autonomy, and societal values. Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate the thoughtful ethical guardrails that guide the responsible application of powerful reproductive technologies, ensuring they serve health and well-being without crossing into ethically problematic enhancement.